For Pacifica Radio, I'm Christina Onnested. President-elect Donald Trump is making a victor's return to the nation's capital today. He'll meet with President Joe Biden at the White House as part of a peaceful transition of power, though Trump did not offer Biden the same courtesy when he lost Biden in 2020. Trump also visited with Republican lawmakers and will be joined by his mega donor and billionaire Elon Musk, who he's tapped to co-lead a new Department of Government Efficiency with former Republican presidential candidate, biotech billionaire Vivek Ramaswamy. Trump says it will be an outside group that will offer the White House advice on how to drive large-scale structural reform and create an entrepreneurial approach to government. The president-elect says he wants to shock government systems. But he could also be putting the fox in the hen house, as Musk's companies were awarded $3 billion from nearly 100 different federal contracts with 17 agencies last year alone, according to reporting by the New York Times last month. Lisa Gilbert, co-president of the watchdog group Public Citizen, said in a statement, quote, "This is the ultimate corporate corruption. If anyone had any doubts whether the Trump government aims to serve regular people or the billionaires, they should now be resolved," unquote. A report by the group last month found at least 3 of Musk's businesses are currently under scrutiny for alleged misconduct by at least 9 federal agencies. Republican senators will gather behind closed doors today to decide who will replace longtime Senate leader Mitch McConnell and lead their new majority next year. Contenders are South Dakota's John Thune, Texas's John Cornyn, and Florida's Rick Scott. With lawmakers' return to Capitol Hill, government funding is high on the agenda. More from Alex Gonzalez.
Session. Congress is facing a busy lame duck session. Government funding is set to expire next month. Republicans will need to decide whether to compromise with Democrats on longer-term spending or force a short-term extension until Trump takes office. Senate Minority Leader Mitch McConnell says another priority is the defense bill.
Every year, the NDAA gives Congress an indispensable opportunity to set national security priorities. This year, it's a chance to show we appreciate the gravity of an especially dangerous moment.
I'm Alex Gonzalez for Pacifica Network and Public News Service.
The House Progressive Caucus introduced 7 new members Monday in Washington. The Democratic lawmakers, including the first transgender woman, Sarah McBride, say they plan to take on President-elect Trump's legislative agenda. Kennedy Quillo has more.
Representative Pramila Jayapal of Washington is chair of the caucus. She said Monday that even if there is a Republican majority in the House, they are ready to fight.
Our members are ready to take up the fight again. I call them justice warriors. They are warriors through and through. The Congressional Progressive Caucus will continue to be ferocious defenders of the working class and poor people, of inclusion and our right to fully be who we are in all our diversity and our beauty. We will stand up, as we always have done, for justice, peace, and equality, and we will not allow the hateful architects of Project 2025 to run amok.
Delaware's Sarah McBride said that along with her progressive positions on reproductive rights and affordable housing, her priority in Congress will be health care. McBride said that she decided to run after her husband died of a rare form of leukemia.
I decided to run for office because up until his last breath, both of us knew how lucky we were. And I do not believe that in the wealthiest, most developed nation on earth, that time and that ability to get care should be a matter of luck. I believe it should be the law of the land.
The new Congress will be sworn in January 3rd, followed by Trump on January 20th. I'm Kennedy Cuello.
Tuesday was the deadline the Biden administration imposed for Israel to set up aid deliveries to Gaza of at least 350 truckloads a day or risk losing U.S. military aid, a goal Israel has not met. And now the Biden administration appears to be walking back that threat. The state and defense departments at press briefings Tuesday acknowledged Israel did not meet the letter's demands, but said humanitarian conditions in Gaza are better as a result of the deadline. But the UN disputes that assessment. Its relief agency for Palestinians, UNRWA, said on average 37 trucks are entering Gaza a day for the needs of some 2 million Palestinians. Speaking at a UN Security Council hearing Tuesday, Ryan Paulson, director of the UN's Food and Agricultural Organization Office of Emergencies and Resilience, warned famine is happening in Gaza.
Men, women, boys and girls are effectively starving as the conflict rages, with humanitarian organizations blocked from delivering assistance to those in need. We can and must save lives. This is a humanitarian imperative, and it is our moral responsibility. People urgently need food, water, medical aid, and other essential humanitarian assistance.
I'm Christina Onnested reporting for Pacifica Radio.